So that's DX.
Yep.
And then what's the next shape?
The next shape is what he's holding there is a DS. It's a single cutaway. Traditional platform, just hot rodded for our purposes.
You got the volumes the right way around
safety
this time.
first.
I like that.
Yes.
Because I went immediately to it and was, thought that actually worked. Yeah.
I've had a guy send a guitar back thinking it was written as wire.
So what is this? Is not the rhythm one then? Is
No. This is the way it should be.
Yeah,
right?
it's the bridge pickup. Yeah.
Because
that's immediately where I went to do that.
Yeah. So what is it? This is bridge and this is neck?
Yes.
Or, okay, so it's the opposite way around to a Les Paul.
That's the right way around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the traditional Les Paul is wired that way because a lot of people use the neck pickup more than anything, but rhythm pickup for metal and hard rock. And
this was the one, the DS was the one where there's a crazy value guitar in the range, isn't there? Is it this one over here?
It is this one right here.
So it's like a, hook it down if you want.
Here, sure.
It's a flat, no, not that one.
Although,
the other one, yeah.
It's this one, flat black. It's, 264 pounds.
264 pounds. So it's basically, it's kind of like Squire,
it's our set
kind
neck
of
guitar.
money.
Wow.
And
That's
it's
crazy.
seriously a professional level guitar.
Grover machines.
Absolutely.
And you've done like
that.
a Charvel version of an EMG pickup in there. So it's still
it's our active pickup. Yep.
Are they made by EMG?
No, they are not.
But this is, I mean, again, we'll give you a close-up on this, but this is the one when I saw the range, I just thought,
really
how do
is.
you make a guitar? You couldn't even buy the bits for that and make a guitar for 260 pounds.
Yeah, and you can't really emphasize it enough on a video, because when you feel the guitar, you kind of, it's...
Well, we'll give this...
broken?
Yeah, we'll have a play on that.
Yeah.
But it's set neck as well. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very cool. And I'm glad you noticed that, the value for that. It's just, and the way we do our set neck, if you notice this, if you turn that one over, that's a neck through DS1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. So if you look at the way we do the neck, you almost can't tell that it's a set neck.
Oh, so that's set and that's neck through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we do that so that you get like a little extra comfort back here. It feels pretty good. Yeah.
And so that's when you go up from DS. Sorry, it goes the other way around, doesn't it? So DS1 is the premium.
Yep, that's the premium.
And then if there's a 2, it'll be like underneath, and if there's a 3, even more underneath.
It's a bolt-on version of this guitar.
I
yes,
understand.
exactly.
Awesome.
And if you'll notice, the top of this, it still has the nice carve.
Yeah.
And with a recurve.
Still with
These
the
are
compound
very,
radius
very,
on there?
Yep, compound
Still
radius.
Got compound
yeah.
radius. That's crazy.
Yeah, and the bridge is compensated for compound radius.
There are some competitors quaking.
That's kind of like almost like a new benchmark, I think. In this. I mean, I've been pleasantly surprised by how many of the Desolation series we've sold, but as you know, there are other brands in this marketplace that are doing similar kind of guitars.
And they're great guitars.
But that is, I've not seen anything at that price point that does that gives you all those kind of features.
Yes, Rosewood.
Yeah.
Well, we're up against a lot of great guitars.
Yep.
And they're great builders, great people, and they have great artists. So if we're coming in here to be serious, we have to do it with our best foot forward.
Well, I suppose the thing is that Fender Corp have a lot of buying power.
Yeah, we have a lot of resources.
And make a lot of guitars.
Yep.
And so you have an advantage over your competitors.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that would be a key. But they've had years and years of you know, when Charvel and Jackson were floundering in under another company, they had a lot of years to get their foothold in.
Yeah.
A lot of artists migrated there. So this is a very, very serious effort to get out there and make some killer guitars at these lower price points. So
I think you've succeeded. We
have to got kids so that they'll stay with their family.
Yeah,
you know.
And I know. So this is the next model up from this one.
Yes,
that's
and
you can get this with a Floyd or a stop tail.
Yes, Floyd or stop tail.
But you've not gone for EMGs on this one. What are
Seymour
these?
Duncan blackouts.
Oh, you've gone blackouts, have you?
Yeah, and those
could you not hear them when you were listening?
Yeah. I'm just pretending, obviously, that I didn't know. But.
I love my job.
The blackouts are absolutely, I want to say bitchin'.
You can say bitching.
Mate, you can say
anything you like. We even use F word. We bleep them all out. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
So you can
Hi, kids.
say a series of disgusting words and I'll beat them out.
It doesn't matter what you... That's it. Perfect.
Right.
We'll leave all those in.
All right. All right, cool. Nice working with you guys. Nice working with everybody.
So this is DS1, and is the stop tail version also blackouts?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so DS1 is blackouts.
So if you think about the line, all the ones will have branded pickups, like aftermarket pickups, because they're hot rodded, they're ready to go. All the twos, the set neck versions, will have R pickups, which I'm telling you, they're killer pickups.
You have a great job. You just go, what would I put on a guitar? Everything. And you just go to town, don't you?
And maybe I need to order extra ones just to have around the office. Now that's going to get me a new job.
You get to play at work?
Huh?
Do you play at work?
Yes, quite often.
Yeah.
Well, so it's my job to make sure these are right. So I have to test guitars.
Who's the
quite
best
often.
guitarist at Fender?
It's torturous.
Who's the best guitarist at Fender? Well, you know, out of everybody.
There's a lot of great guitarists. Shane Nicholas, our amp guy, is an amazing guitarist. Yeah.
Where's Mike Lewis?
Mike Lewis is absolutely up there.
Good.
He's a crazy great guitar player. I
Where's
rip him off
Andertons?
all the time. He really is. He's great.
Who's that?
Mike Lewis.
Yeah, no, Mike, I've
great,
seen him play a few times. He's really mustard player. He's very good.
Mustard. If you're an American, that's an English thing.
Yeah, it means
for some reason the spicy condiment means that you're a good player.
Mike is one of the most well-rounded musicians I've ever been around too, because he picks up really a ukulele.
No, he's not fat.
He'll pick up a steel, pedal steel, or any of those things that crazy guitars, and it's absolutely like authentic on them right away.
We should say to Mike, you should come to England next time you're in it and be in a video with us. Is he Fender or Gretsch now?
Mike is Fender.
He's Fender, isn't he? 'Cause he did Gretsch
he
for a
plays
little
with
while,
all the brands.
he?
He does some stuff with all the brands now.
No, we should get Mike over. He's a great player.
Come on over, take him to the pub.
He's more my kind of, he's a blues.
He's more your kind of man.
Yeah. The guy's crazy good.
So anyway, we digress. So we've done DS. What else we got? You got the one behind you, which kind of looks like the Mark Morton kind of thing that I remember.
Yeah, you know what that is?
Ago.
It's a skate caster, and this is a throwback to the Charvel Surfcasters.
Yeah, the one with the lipstick pickups on.
Right, and they were semi-hollow. So
yeah.
we made a heavier, aggressive version of that guitar. The coolest thing about this guitar is its tone. The body's bigger.
Yeah.
And there is definitely a difference in tone. A lot of the artists have migrated to this.
Is it hollowed?
Wait a minute, the volume's broke.
Oh no.
It's just not working. Doesn't sound any different.
Send it back. Send it back.
It's got a honky mid thing going on.
Yeah.
Honky
so
mid.
when you mix that with a lot of distortion, like if you're playing a heavy guitar, that's going to cut a lot differently.
So that's that's SK.
SK1.
SK1?
Yes.
And that comes as an SK2 model as well? Or
no,
is that,
SK1 and 3.
Oh, so there's a
So
bolt-on
it's either a
neck version of
bolt-on,
that.
which was the original style,
Of course.
or a neck throw.
Is that SK2?
cool.
No,
So
SK2.
the bolt-on presumably is again great value, I guess. On
It
this
is
one.
very good value. A little more expensive than the DS3, which is definitely the entry level, because we added a lot more features to the bolt-on version.
I'm holding this. This is the
DC double cutaway.
double cut. So, and I'm looking at this guitar, and I think, what's the price on this? It's under £500. So this is through neck.
Yes.
So through neck. Solid, well, not solid mahogany, but like a three-piece mahogany
three-piece,
neck.
so that it has the same effect as
Tell people why three-piece is a good design.
Because the wood grains are running in different directions. It keeps it stable.
Structurally very strong.
It's basically the same as having a quarter-son neck.
That's what we talked about, quarter-son, didn't we?
We did.
Yesterday.
Those are all of our Pro mods are quarter-son.
Yeah. So what, mahogany body?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And EMG 81 and 85
Agreed.
pickups.
Yep.
And locking Spertzels or your own brand?
Locking Charvel tuners.
The Charvel tuners.
Yep.
So I mean, it's just crazy spec, isn't it? It's just,
I also like the fact that you got the binding, but
it's thinner.
Yes.
I knew it.
Because some people, I mean, I think probably Europeans don't really, we don't like that much bling. We like our workhorse type guitars.
Yeah.
And it's thin enough that you kind of think, it's almost there, but it's almost not there.
Thank you for noticing, because I definitely struggled with that part, because I know that like real pretty abalone type guitars are very important to the younger generation. So I didn't want to do it too much over the top.
You'll know, because obviously you look after a global kind of thing. I've always thought that it's a very oriental kind of thing to have very ornate guitars. You know, when you look at, I know when I've talked to PRS in the past, you know, 99% of all those crazy dragon inlet all end up in Japan, because that's kind of where they like, that's what they kind of want. And
it's it's a craftsman thing. It's a crafty thing. It's like there's a lot of artwork that goes into that. So I think that's why some people will gravitate towards that type of guitar. there's a little elegance there. I tried to quiet it down just a bit, give it like the diamond and the rough feel. So that's like, you know, that's a flat black guitar. Yeah. It's got the abalone, nice thin thing of abalone around it. Now,
and I think because this isn't lacquered, is it? Well, it's like it's a
satin finish.
And so this is the kind of guitar that I think this is going to pick up some war stories, isn't it? Like you're going to have it for a year or two, and it's going to be you're going to be going, yeah, and that was where I was your name. You know, I was buried alive as
Right, you're not afraid to nick this guitar up, but that one right there, it's got a beautiful top. You know, you might bum out if somebody in your band throws
like
something
an actual maple cap, or is it just a?
It's a veneer.
So it's a solid mahogany, carved mahogany with a maple veneer on it.
Exactly, it's a carved top, and then we put a nice, beautiful piece of veneer over the top of it.
I still really, I do like the way that you do this. I mean, you can feel where the paint stops and the wood starts, but to be honest with you, you don't really touch that part of the guitar for normal playing.
What kind of oil are you using on the back?
It's gunstock oil. Yeah, for lack of better, I mean, there's plenty of things that we use that are they're industrial, but the best way to do it is just use some gunstock oil on the back. Yeah.
And what's your favourite design feature on these guitars?
Sorry, we should just say there's one more shape.
Okay.
While we're talking about shapes. Well, sorry.
Oh, the star.
Which we don't have. The star is like an explorer.
Yeah. The thing about the star is I wanted to make sure that we put that star out because there's other companies that are doing stars, and we absolutely invented that shape. It's like the killer shape. Yeah.
The star was your thing.
Yeah.
Well, you invented it before Gibson invented it.
The star, but not the explorer. Heck no.
That's what I was going to say. And how is a star different to an explorer?
It's missing a leg. You can look at it.
It's a peg leg.
It is. It is.
It's a pirate.
It is. It's a explorer. What? So bleep 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 bleep.
I can't believe we are not drinking right now.
I know, man. Why are we not drinking right now? We should be.
11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
For me, it's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. You're doing good for 3 in the morning, there, buddy.
We had some coffee. Do you want coffee?
I would like some coffee.
Somebody went and got coffee.
We get coffee time.
Did you really bring some coffees?
Yeah.
Hold on. Just gonna. Just miss sugar.
That.
What's your favourite feature of these guitars?
The necks. I gotta say, it's the necks. Because to me, that's where communicate. That's what like you feel first. When you sit on your couch, you're gonna grab a guitar, sit on your couch and watch TV and learn commercials, which annoys everybody. You grab that guitar, you're gonna grab the one that feels the best.
Yeah.
And these necks just feel great.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. I've been noodling away virtually this entire interview, and it's an addictive. It's not one of those kind of guitars that you just think, it's not really. You just want to sit and noodle.
It makes me want to buy an Iron Brew.
What would I buy if
and watch Transformers?
So what's the? I mean, I'm guessing we know what your target audience is for this kind of guitar. It's going to be guys who are into the high gain kind of. So is there? What have you got that's maybe more my kind of?
Coming up next. I give you a preview and it's okay.
This is exclusive, world exclusive.
Yeah, it will.
World exclusive.
Yeah, Desolation Pro stock. It's the single cutaways with passive pickups, a little bit more traditional looks. Still edgy in a certain way because there's DS1 and DS2, right? DS2s are very traditional looking. The DS1s are pretty over the top, But passive pickups. So we're doing JB and 59s.
That's what's on my Strat.
Custom, Mr. Duncan.
No, it's not. Sorry, I've got a JB
and a 59.
You know, you should check out. I have a Strat, an old Fender Strat that I single hum combination on there. And I use JB in the bridge and a Jazz at the neck.
Nice, yeah.
Super nice.
Definitely, I've used Jazz a lot over the years.
Because I like the Jazz. I mean, it's probably the worst name they could have given the pickup. Because I think everybody just goes, I don't play Jazz, so I won't buy that. But it's just a really creamy, low output humbucker. It sounds great in the neck.
It is cool pickup.
So I have one of those, please. Send it to my personal address.
Pickups we're adding to the line is for our Cherry Sunburst look, single cutaway. We're putting a custom 59 from Seymour Duncan.
Yeah.
They got it. Basically, the way that pickup came to be is on their forums. There's this thread of a guy teaching everybody how to mod their 59s into a custom /59.
And you listen to the people.
They do. Yeah. Yeah, they do a very good job of it because they decided to release that pickup and do it themselves, and it's really killer sounding.
Seymour's a lovely guy, isn't he? Super nice guy.
Yeah, those guys are all great over there.
I think they're not. I wouldn't say they're the forgotten pickup brand, but there was like 10, 20 years ago, it was kind of like they were the go-to. That was what everybody. And now we have. We have Bare Knuckle and we have EMG.
Right, there's a lot of
competition.
Wizard.
But Seymour is still. Yeah,
JB in a 59 is kind of like the sound of record. In many cases, like a traditional pickup.
You called this Desolation Pro as well. Does that mean you
Pro stock?
So what is you taking this up a notch in terms of build, or
no? When I said Pro stock, when I came up with that name, that moniker for that part of the line it's just to definitely separate it from the regular Desolations because it's
so similar.
It's more
price
classic
and all that.
Exact same price points.
Oh wow!
Yeah, no
so
change.
I'll be able to get kind of a sort of a conventional looking stop tail version of this with passive pickups in it for sort of sub £500.
Yes. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I'll show you some pictures later because those definitely are not. They're not going to be for the world exclusive.
Well, it's been awesome having you here, dude.
Yeah, really kind of you
to
come over.
Thank you for visiting us at Andertons.co.uk in Guildford, England, in the UK. And I've been Chappers.
I've been the captain.
I'm McG.
McFly. McFly! That's not it.
Why is McFly funny? That's not even funny.
Because it's from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
McFly! McFly! You do that one, is it? Go, McG! McG!